The following is a commercial presentation on behalf of Vision Cruise.
Welcome to the cruise show. I'm Carly and this is Richard. Well, today we are freestyle cruising because we are cruising with Norwegian Cruise Line and they like you to be free at sea. That means you can choose to dine whenever you're ready to dine. You can dress up or go casual. You can be as active or as relaxed as you like. And this year, Norwegian Cruise Line became premium all-inclusive. And Richard will be telling you a little bit more about that in just a moment. But on today's show, we have got some fantastic cruises in store for you, including a Vision Choice holiday that I think you're going to be very tempted by. And you know what that means? It's a holiday that we have put together especially for you, and you can't get it anywhere else. But first of all, to tell us a little bit more about Norwegian Cruise Line, it's Richard.
Thanks very much indeed, Carly. Well, Norwegian Cruise Line are the innovator in cruise travel with over a 50-year history of breaking the boundaries of traditional cruising, most notably with the introduction of freestyle cruising, which revolutionised the industry by giving passengers more freedom and flexibility when it comes to cruising and dining. Today, Norwegian invites you to cruise like a Norwegian on one of their purpose-built freestyle cruising ships, providing guests with the opportunity to enjoy a relaxed resort-style holiday on some of the newest and most contemporary ships at sea. And as Carly said, Norwegian Cruise Line are now premium all-inclusive. That means when you're on the cruise itself, all your drinks, they're all taken care of. You get a fresh bottle of water in your stateroom every day, plus all your tips, service charges and gratuities, they're all taken care of when you're on the cruise element of the holiday. So sit down, relax and enjoy some freestyle cruising with Norwegian Cruise Line and Vision Cruise.
Well, we're going to start out with a lovely cruise to the Canary Islands this December. And you know what I'm thinking? Hold off doing your Christmas shopping and do it whilst you're on this cruise because you're going to some lovely destinations and we're on board Norwegian Cruise Line Spirit. So we're going to give you a flavour now of what you could be expecting on your Norwegian Cruise Line cruise.
Yeah, so this is some images of the Norwegian Spirit and we'll just tell you what you can see. Look what welcomes you when you step on board. There is so much going on with Norwegian Cruise Line. These are some of the different dining options on board. When it comes to dining, there's 14 different dining options on board the Norwegian Spirit. Now, some of those do have a cover charge. Some of them are completely included in the price of your holiday, so there's plenty of choice for you. This is a typical inside stateroom on board. Then there's also ocean views if you wanted to have one of those as well. Give us a call and we'll quote you separately. You see the beds are configured here as twins. If you want them as double, again, let us know at the time of booking. Now, around on top deck, there's all sorts of facilities for you to enjoy there. So as I say, there's plenty of things going on all around the ship. Now, when it comes to freestyle dining, what that means is you can eat when and where you want in a choice of any of the different restaurants on board. There's nobody telling you that you have to be at a certain restaurant at 6:30 every evening and sharing the same table with the same 5 people or 6 people. No, you can work your way around all the different restaurants and eat at your leisure at a time that is convenient for you. There's no need to worry about dressing up. There's no such thing as formal evenings on board with Norwegian Cruise Line. You can dress up if you want to. They have what they call a white hot party where you can dress up for one of the evenings on board there, which is great fun to just relax. Now, premium all-inclusive means that all your drinks, they're all taken care of. You get fresh bottled water in your stateroom every single day, and there's no worry about having to pay for tips as well, or gratuities or any service charges, as these are all included in the price of your holiday. So you could step on board this particular holiday. Remember, we've included your flights and overseas transfers. You can step on this holiday without a penny in your pocket. But you know what? You want to take some money with you because I know they've got a great spa on board. They've got great shopping opportunities on board and some amazing excursions that you want to get involved with in all those ports of call. So we're going around the Canary Islands now on board the Norwegian Spirit on the 3rd of December this year for 10 nights. We're going to be flying you from London Gatwick out to Barcelona. Now, when we get to Barcelona, we've included your overseas transfers. That's when we're going to get you on board the ship in Barcelona itself. You'll unpack just the once. We're then going to cruise out, and our next port of call is Casablanca. Start with a visit here to the Central Market, which is a great kaleidoscope of colours and some great bargains you'll get there. Then we are going to be cruising you on to Tenerife, is our next destination here. The beaches are lovely here. You'll dock into Santa Cruz itself with all of its shopping opportunities for you in the run-up to Christmas. Then we're on to Gran Canaria, is our next port of call here. Take a scenic drive through the valley for an unforgettable experience when you go and explore inland as well. But there's all the Spanish ambience and culture and history. Then it's on to Madeira is our next destination, where you'll find your Madeira wine and your Madeira cake. You can take a trip up Monte as well for stunning views all around. Then we're cruising you on to Malaga is our next port of call here. Visit the Alhambra, one of the finest examples of Moorish art in Spain. You can take a trip to Porto Banús as well if you want to. And then our final stop will be Alicante with all its beaches. That's sadly where we're going to end the cruise holiday, take you back to the airport, and then we're going to be flying you back to the UK. This is based on London Gatwick. So this is going on the 3rd of December this year for 10 nights. Now, you saw some of the types of accommodation before. We saw an inside and ocean view. With this price here, this is based on an ocean view room from £969 per person. It's a Vision Value holiday. That means we've included your flights and your overseas transfers. You get 10 nights on board the Norwegian Spirit, which is premium all-inclusive. So whether you fancy having a soft drink by the pool on the day, a cocktail before your evening meal, glasses of wine with your meal, maybe a beer with your meal, and a drink before you retire in the evening, your drinks, they're all included in the price. There's no worry about having to sign for any drinks. You don't need to worry about having to tip or pay gratuities or service charges, as these are all included in the one price. And I think at £969 per person, when you think about what's included, if you pick to go on a land-based holiday in any of these resorts and you looked at your accommodation, you looked at having some food there, you looked at getting drinks and paying some tips, you looked at going out for a show in the evening, this really does represent great value for money. Now, if you wanted to extend your stay at the beginning of the holiday or even at the end of the holiday as well, maybe have a few days in Alicante or head to Benidorm for a few days, we can do that here for you at Vision Cruise. All you have to do is give us a call on that number at the bottom of the screen. And if you don't want to go at this time of year as well on the run-up to Christmas, we've got dates available that we can do this for you. All you need to do is let us know when you want to go and your budget, and we'll quote you separate on that one. That phone number you need to make a note of is 0800 655 6449.
Well, I mentioned at the beginning of this cruise that this is a great chance to do some Christmas shopping, and there's some wonderful shopping opportunities. First of all, on board that beautiful ship, and then in lots of the ports of call, you'll find some wonderful shops. And I'm going to give you Carly's little tip before you go. When you're in Casablanca, get yourself to the markets, but make sure you haggle. And one of the best ways to do it, whatever price they start with, half it, and then work your way back up from there, and hopefully you'll get a good deal. I came back with a lovely rug. So let's have a little sail back through the details. We're going to be flying you out to Barcelona, where you'll be joining the lovely Spirit, and we're going to sail out to Casablanca. This is the biggest city in Morocco. Maybe visit the breathtaking Hassan II Mosque, or head to the markets and try some of that haggling. Then we are off to Tenerife from there. Enjoy a day out at the Lora Park, or maybe head up Mount Tidy for some incredible views. From there, we're heading to Gran Canaria, and there's some spectacular beaches here, as well as lush fields of banana and pineapple plantations to visit. From there, we're heading to Funchal in Madeira. This is where you can go up Monte, or maybe try a 4x4 safari. And while you're there, definitely sample some of the green sangria. It's delicious. Then from there, we're going to sail on to Malaga, home to an impressive amount of museums and monuments, as well as some lovely beaches, tavernas and bistros. Then our final port of call will be Alicante. Now, if you like water sports, head to San Juan Beach. It's jam-packed with activities before we fly you back to the UK. And that ocean view stateroom from just £969 per person. And don't forget, this is premium all-inclusive. What an incredible price. And it's going December this year. Make sure you're on board. Give us a call on 0800 655 6449. Well, we're going to move on now to our next itinerary, and this is the Vision Choice holiday I was talking to you about at the beginning of the show. And it is one of our best sellers because we're taking you to Los Angeles, the Mexican Riviera, and Las Vegas. And this is going on board the Norwegian Star. So let's have a little look of what you could be expecting on a Norwegian Cruise Line cruise.
Yeah, this is a great holiday. It's almost like 3 holidays in one, this. And this is what we do here at Vision Cruise. We can put together some amazing cruises and put together stays to make a dream holiday just for you. But the main attraction of this holiday is you're going to enjoy 9 nights on board the Norwegian Star, cruising around the Mexican Riviera, and look at some of the accommodation on board. This is an inside room. There's also ocean views as well there. There's also balconies and suites as well there. Give us a call and we can quote you separately. The price you see is based on an inside room on board. Look at some of the balconies. If you want to celebrating a special occasion, maybe, you know, and you want to push the boat out, as they say, maybe have one of these staterooms. Now, around the ship, there's all the facilities available for you on top deck. There's everything you could possibly want. There's water slides, there's bars and lounges of every kind, pools, hot tubs. If you want to take the grandkids with you, it's an education for them. There's kids clubs, teen discos and all sorts on board. There's a state-of-the-art fitness centre. There's also a well-equipped gym and the spa areas if you fancy being pampered when you're on your cruise. This is the gym I was telling you about there, which is a great size there. And all this equipment you see in the gym here is included in the price. If you were to go join a gym back home, how much would you be paying for that? Well, it's included in the price here. There's the theatre here that you can see, a lovely show that takes place every single evening. There's a cruise show that you don't want to miss out on as well. Now, throughout the ship, you'll find plenty of choice when it comes to dining. There are 16 different dining options on board the Norwegian Star, and that can be everything from the fine dining to the endless buffets with custom order action stations. For an a la carte charge, for just a small cover charge, you can have access to a world of possibilities that include French, Japanese teppanyaki, and upscale steakhouses. There's 16 different dining options for you, so there'll be something for everyone. Again, some of them do have a cover charge, and there's 15 different bars and lounges on board the Norwegian Star for you to be enjoying. Now, this here, as Carly said, is one of our best-selling holidays. It's Los Angeles stay, Mexican Riviera cruise, and then a Las Vegas stay as well. We're going to be going away on the 28th of February next year. It's a 15-night holiday. We're going to start off by flying you from the UK. We've based this on London Heathrow. We can do regional departures. Give us a call and we'll quote you separately. We should be flying you out to Los Angeles. When we get you to Los Angeles, that's where we're going to transfer you then to the Millennium Biltmore. That's for a 2-night stay on a room-only basis. So you'll have plenty of time to go and maybe see the palm trees of Beverly Hills, go and see Universal Studios, take a walk down Sunset and Vine and meet the stars of film and screen. After that stay there on a room-only basis, we'll then transfer you to the Norwegian Star. This is premium all-inclusive when you get on board. We'll cruise out of Los Angeles, and our first destination will be Manzanillo. Here you've got the old town with the atmospheric area, known as the sailfish capital of the world when we're here as well, so you'll see some great sights there. Then we're on to Puerto Vallarta is our next destination here. 26 miles of beaches with pristine coves that are accessible only by boat, so you can find your own little sanctuary. Then we're on to Cabo San Lucas is our next destination here. We're going to cruise you to Mazatlan first, which is great there. Then it's on to Cabo San Lucas, which is known for its big game fish, and it's one of Mexico's most premier resorts here in Mazatlan as well, so we're going to visit there, which is great, and you can just relax on one of the beaches, or you can take in what the destination has to offer. Then we'll cruise you into Los Angeles. That is where we're going to take you from the ship, take you to the airport, and then we're going to be flying you to Las Vegas. When we get you to Las Vegas, we have a 3-night stay at the Luxor in Las Vegas. This is on a room-only basis, so you have time to go and experience the shopping there, maybe go have a walk down the strip and see what that has to offer down there. Then we should be, after that 3-night stay on a room-only basis, then flying you back to the UK. Now, this 15-night holiday departs on the 28th of February next year. We can get you on this holiday from £2,329 per person. Now, this is a Vision Choice holiday. We've included all your flights and your overseas transfers. You'll start off with a stay in Los Angeles, 2 nights at the Millennium Biltmore on a room-only basis. You'll then get 9 nights full board, premium all-inclusive on the Norwegian Star with your food, all your drinks included, all your tips, service charges and gratuities on the cruise. Then we're going to fly fly you from Los Angeles to Las Vegas, where you'll get a 3-night stay at the Luxor in Las Vegas. That's on a room-only basis, and all that's packaged up for you here in a great Vision Cruise price. Now, by giving us a call here, just give us a call on that one number there, 0800 655 6449. You get through to our cruise specialist, and we've packaged this up just for you. If you try to do this yourself, just think of the different elements you've got to do by booking 3 different flights. You've got all your transfers, you've got 2 different hotels, you've got a cruise holiday to factor into that as well. We take all that stress away from you here at Vision Cruise. All you need to do is give us that one call, and then we can put all this holiday together especially for you. Now, if you wanted to have a little bit longer in LA or Vegas, or you wanted to have shorter, again, we can do that for you. All you have to do is let us know your requirements, and we'll quote you on that separately. To get yourself on this amazing once-in-a-lifetime holiday, just give us a call now on 0800 655 6449.
Wow, well, when you think of what is included in this price just here, it's incredible. You've got your stay either side of the cruise, and then while you are on your cruise holiday, it's premium all-inclusive, don't forget. So your food's included, your drinks, your gratuities, and that fantastic entertainment. And when I say that, I mean it. We're talking full-on production shows, West End style. And then in the bars, you're going to find live musicians. It really is incredible. If you think how much it would cost you to go to a West End show, I think you're getting a good deal here, don't you? Let's have a little sail back through those details. So we're going to be flying you out to Los Angeles, where you'll be staying for 2 nights at the Millennium Biltmore Hotel. This way you can maybe visit the Griffith Observatory and gaze at the night stars, or visit Hollywood Boulevard and the Walk of Fame. Then we are going to be joining the beautiful Norwegian Star and sailing out to Manzanillo. This is where you could go perhaps snorkeling or scuba diving. The underwater visibility here is amazing, so it makes it very memorable. Then we're going to head on to Puerto Vallarta. If you're feeling adventurous, maybe try zip wiring through the tropical forest. Before we arrive into Mazatlan, maybe try Deer Island here for a day relaxing on the beach. Before we arrive into Cabo San Lucas, this is where you could learn salsa dancing in this exciting destination, or maybe try an outback adventure. Before we sail you back into Los Angeles and fly you to Las Vegas, where you'll have your 3-night stay at the Luxor Hotel. And while you're there, maybe take in a show or head to the Grand Canyon. I know you can do air tours there. If you'd be interested in that, then ask one of our dedicated team when you ring up, and we can see about quoting you separately for that. And don't forget, this has been put together especially by us, just for you. So if you want to add anything to it, we can do that for you as well. And that's coming in at that wonderful price there of £2,329 per person. Get yourself on the phone. It's 0800 655 6449. Well, we're going to move on now to our next itinerary, and this time we are taking you on board the Norwegian Epic. So let's join John for a little look around.
Well, welcome on board the Norwegian Epic. This is an epic of a ship. It's got so much behind me. This is on deck 5, by the way. That's the reception area. There's the shore excursions area there as well. This is the main atrium as well. This is an area where they do game shows at the moment. See that 2-foot-story screen? They're playing real Nintendo games on it as well. It's incredible. The shows here overnight as well. You come further around, there's a coffee shop. Further down, there's the internet shop. And also, there's Taste Restaurant. That's just one of many. We're going to be showing you around and showing you some wonderful stuff. Come with me. This is epic. One of the things you'll love about coming on a Norwegian Cruise Line is these screens. They've got them all over the ship. And what they are, they're entertainment sections that tell you where everything's happening. For instance, if you want to know more about the dining, the complimentary dining, say the Manhattan room, you just tick that. Let's have a look at the menu for tonight. And here's the menu. You can make a reservation for it. It's so simple. Also, if you want to have a look at well, the entertainment that's on board as well. I like the Burn the Floor show. It tells you what time it's on, and you can go and book it as well. Select which day you want. It's all so easy, and you just do it from ease. I've never seen anything like this on a ship before. Well, you always say breakfast, the most important meal of the day, and you start off with the healthy options if you want. There's the continental with all the yogurts and cheeses and meats, and also all the breads as well. Or you go for the real stuff. That's really easy. Now that's more like it. Well, Well, of course, you can have the full English on top deck. There's cereals, pastries and all sorts in there as well. Or you can also go down to taste and have it served to you, or maybe Oceans for an American breakfast. It's all included in the price, and you know what? It's your choice. Well, this is my breakfast, so excuse me. To people who've never been on a cruise holiday, one of the things they often say, you know what, John, I'd be bored. Do you know what? You don't have time to be bored. There's so much going on. There's quizzes and demonstrations. There's talks. I tell you what, there's also cookery demonstration. There's so much to do. So I think with that argument, it's checkmate. Listen, well, we're in H2O Spice. We may as well find somewhere to relax and enjoy the cocktail. This is one of my favourite bars on board any Norwegian cruise ship. It's Oceans. Now, it's only open 24 hours a day, but don't let that get to you. The breakfasts are wonderful, the lunches are fabulous, the evening meals are great, and you must try the chicken wings late at night. They're fabulous. It's like your neighbourhood bar, you know, where everybody knows your name. I tell you what, it's one place you'll be more than once during your holiday. Especially if you've got the drinks package. Cheers. So when it comes to dining, one of the formal options is here in Manhattan. Now, it's great if there's just the two of you, so you can have a little private meal. But you know, if you've got some friends, it's equally as good as well. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Do you know, people ask me what it is I like about Norwegian Cruise Lines, and there is so much to like. It's the all-inclusivity of it if you book it at the right time. There's so much to do. Yes, the ships are big and there's many places to go, but that also makes it intimate as well, because what you'll do is you'll find little places that you like, and you'll really get to know the people there too. Now, if you want the big water parks, they're here. If you want the relaxing adult-only areas like H2O Spice, they're here. If you want the exclusivity of somewhere like a spa treatment area in Haven, you've got that too. You've got the gymnasiums, you've got all the shows, which are wonderful, and there's so many choices to places to eat. It's the whole experience. Do you know, if you never got off the ship, you'd have a wonderful holiday. So that makes the ports of call not just incidental, but enhancing what is a wonderful holiday. Do you know, if you don't do anything, cruise like a Norwegian.
Yeah, so we're on board the Norwegian Epic here, going around the Mediterranean on the 6th of May for 7 nights. We're going to be flying you from London Gatwick out to Barcelona. That's where your holiday will begin in Barcelona. We'll get you on board straight away. We'll cruise out of Barcelona, and our first destination is going to be wonderful Naples on the Amalfi Coast there. You can take a trip to the Isle of Capri if you want to. You've also got Sorrento as well. Then we're going to be cruising you on to our next port of call. This is Civitavecchia, the port for Rome here. Do book your excursions early to take you to Rome, because it does get very busy there as well, and there's lots of queues, especially by the Colosseum. Then we're going to be cruising you on to Livorno. This is where you could choose to go to Pisa for the day if you wanted to do that, or maybe go to Florence too and see all the domed roofs there, which is well worth a visit. Then we're on to Cannes. Have your own film festival when you're here, really, can't you? Lots of things here. The promenade itself, you can go and people watch if you wanted to go and see all the famous and rich people. Me and Carl Carly will be there somewhere. Then we're on to Palma, Mallorca is our next destination here. You've got the cathedral in Palma itself, the cobblestone path, the maze of alleyways all around the city itself. Then we are cruising you back to Barcelona, where sadly that's where a holiday will end, and we'll fly you back to the UK. £1,079 per person, and it's premium all-inclusive. If you want to get on board, 0800 655 6449.
What a lovely cruise on board a beautiful cruise ship. What are you waiting for? Don't miss out on this one. Get yourself on board. Let's have a little sail back through those details. So we're going to be flying you out to Barcelona, where you'll be joining the Norwegian Epic, and we're going to sail out to our first port of call, Naples, with its small alleys leading to tempting restaurants serving pasta and rich wines. Or maybe you could visit Capri or Pompeii or the Amalfi Coast with its hairpin turns along the way. Before we arrive into Civitavecchia, this way you could go to Rome for the day, see things like the Trevi Fountain, the Spanish Steps, visit the Colosseum. Then we're going to sail on to Livorno. Now you could go and visit the romantic capital of Italy, Florence, or maybe go and visit the Leaning Tower in Pisa. Before we sail on to Cannes, you could soak up the glamour of this small town on the French Riviera in gourmet restaurants and on pretty beaches. Before we sail to our final port of call, Parma, go and visit the Gothic Cathedral, or perhaps do a bit of shopping and sample some tapas before we sail you back into Barcelona and fly you back to the UK. And all of that from fares of £1,079. Get yourself on the phone, 0800 655 6449. Well, it's now time for our quick picks.
And our first one is on board Norwegian Epic. It's the Epic Mediterranean with Barcelona. We're going to be going away here on the 29th of April for 7 nights. Flying from the UK out to Barcelona, we're going to visit Naples, Civitavecchia for Rome, Livorno, Cannes, Palma, Mallorca, and then back to Barcelona. £1,049 per person, 7 nights on board, and it's premium all-inclusive with all your gratuities, tips and service charges all included in that one great price. 0800 655 6449. Then we're moving on to the Norwegian Star. We're going around the Mediterranean on the 16th of July for 6 nights. Flying you from Manchester, we'll fly out to Venice, then we're going to visit Dubrovnik, Kotor, Corfu, Split, then we're back to Venice. All that from just £1,189 per person. This includes your flights from Manchester, your overseas transfers, 6 nights on board the Norwegian Star, and premium all-inclusive. All your drinks, all your tips and all your gratuities all taken care of in that great price. Then we're going to be cruising on board the brand new Norwegian Bliss. This is a transatlantic and New York Bliss on the 21st of April for 15 nights. Remember, this is a brand new ship. Cruising from Southampton, we're off to Ponta Delgada, then we're into Halifax, and then New York, where you get a 2-night stay in a hotel. Then we'll fly you back to the UK. £1,879 per person, includes that 12-night cruise, I should say, and then a 2-night stay in New York on a room-only basis. All that. If you want to get on board, it's 0800 655 6449.
Wow, there is so much included in the price for Norwegian Cruise Lines. If you'd like some more information, then maybe take a little look on the website visioncruise.co.uk, and you'll see some more of the wonderful itineraries they have to offer as well. Or give one of our dedicated team a call on 0800 655 6449. But it's now time for myself and Richard to go. See you next time.
We'll see you soon. Bye for now.
You've been watching a commercial presentation on behalf of Vision Cruise.